Chapter 49 Service as a Path to Salvation. The word service or seva is expressed in different terms in Sanskrit and has several definitions. It can be effectively connected to the concept of karma yoga mentioned in the Bhagavad Gita. Yoga is the ultimate goal, karma is the path to achieve it, and seva is the pointer along the path. There are several statements such as Jana Seva is Janardhana Seva, Manava Seva is Madhava Seva, etc. That means service to mankind is service to God. But anyone who is genuinely interested to serve should take into consideration three factors. They are the kinds of activities to carry out that would qualify as service, the availability of time to carry out these activities, mental preparedness to undertake these activities. If we examine the lives of great persons, we find that service to humanity formed the basis of their process of self-inquiry and self-realization. For service to be effective, it is essential to be clear about the purpose of serving, because merely serving others without having realization as purpose of service would be a mockery of the concept of service. Service may be rendered to the society as a whole, in which case it is called social service, or it may be service to ourselves as individuals, the purpose of which is self-realization. Service can be classified into three types. Service rendered to individuals or organizations engaged in search of knowledge by way of research in various fields. Service in the form of assistance to individuals and organizations engaged in the promotion of culture. Service to the poor and downtrodden section of the society. While the first two kinds of service are related to emotional satisfaction, the third type of service satisfies only the physical needs of those being served. Service to the poor and downtrodden should not be merely restricted to providing them with money and other basic amenities, because this kind of help may merely create more beggars and dependents in the society. What is needed is that the poor and downtrodden are provided with an opportunity for self-development so that they experience self-satisfaction. These three types of service relate to the concept of service from the Bahya Drishti, or from the external point of view. Though this kind of service may give us momentary peace and happiness, the ultimate purpose of service should be to achieve internal peace. Internal peace. This kind of peace can be obtained through selfless service, which leads to Swayam Seva and is linked to the concept of karma yoga. This concept of selfless service is applicable to every individual. Further, the service should originate at home. An individual may be a great social worker, but if he fails to concentrate and solve the problems in his own house, then the service he renders to the world serves no purpose, because one should realize that charity begins at home. This is similar to performing all kinds of pujas and rituals to the cow, but keeping the grass and plantains it prefers at a distance. The cow would rather prefer the grass to the rituals. We should also identify the areas or operations where our service would be useful and concentrate our efforts only in those areas so that we perform our activities with confidence and dedication. It is neither necessary nor practical to aim to serve the entire world. The service we render and all the activities we perform in this connection should be performed with ease and should be devoid of a sense of doership. Those who succeed in providing service where others fail do so because they approach service from this concept of karma yoga, where they are detached from all their activities. Ultimately, service is not merely the service rendered to the external world alone. It is initially called service to world. The next stage is selfless service, followed by Swayam Seva, and finally it is called yoga.